What up, guys? Back here with Bernard. We're in the basement, so you already know what is good. Today, we are doing a back workout. We're going to be doing more of the lower back and the lats. So it's going to definitely concentrate the biceps insanely today. So we're going to do a little bit of the bicep too with it all. So we're going to do pull downs, pull ups, and flat bar curls. Let's get to it. Let's get right to it. So we got on here, we got, so that's 180 plus 70, that's 250. We have 320 on this pull down we're about to do.
Isn't it about time you become that person you knew you always could be? How do you do that? You break the old guys. You get the out of bed when it's cold, when it's early. You do something away from the normality of what you've been doing. When everybody else says, no, this is not comfortable, we shouldn't do this, you say, yes, I'm gonna introduce myself to it.
You wanna be great? You wanna be baddest ever at what you do? You're gonna be misunderstood by everybody because you're gonna be so obsessed and so driven to get there, and that's what it takes. When people don't understand you anymore, you've arrived. I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it. You will never understand what is wrong with me. I'm so glad you don't.
If you want to be exceptional, you're going to be different from everyone else. That's what makes you exceptional. You can't fit in and also be exceptional. Both have discomfort. When you fit in, you have internal conflict because you're not being 100% you. When you're exceptional, you have external conflict because everyone sees you as different. Pick one. When your friends start to say, you've changed, remember it's because they don't know how to say, you've grown.
You're crazy until you're successful.
Alright, I'm going to add 50 pounds to that. Alright, so 320, we're going to be doing 370 when I get it going.
You're a genius. People think you're too obsessed. You're a weirdo. People will convince you you're out of your mind for wanting to do this. But then once you're successful, they're like, yo, your drive, your tenacity was great. But it's like, yeah, well, where was that back then? I think you're crazy until you're successful. Then you're a genius.
It's only delusional until it works. So is it really delusional? Once the world see it, there's nothing delusional about it. Now your delusion becomes, oh, he was a genius.
If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. There's no other feeling like that. You'll be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. All the way. All the way. It's the only good fight there is.
Everybody asked me the question. They wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Many health conditions. Hot.
You should be a monster. You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should...
Alright, now we're going to do straight barbell curls. Let's get to it.
You should be a monster. You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
There's not a motherfucker that's up. There's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger.
Every day I wake up, I don't just run a mile, 2 miles.
All right.
It's the one thing I hate the most to do.
We're going to curl 25, 25, 45, 95 pounds, okay?
And I do it like I
95.
love it. 250, 60, 70, 300 mile runs. at one time. No sleep.
If everybody who's like at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action, it makes you a much more dangerous person. And I think that was the flip that I've had repeatedly shown to me in my life that allowed me to take the step that I was afraid to take.
If you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you've arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where fucking people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning? You just got through doing an op for fucking 13, 14 hours at the Ranger School, man, at the gym. What's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot.
It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day.
Every day. It's just constant improvement, constant curiosity, constantly getting better. The results don't really matter. It's the figuring out that matters.
I am. All right. Let's get outside. We gotta get outside real quick. And we gotta go hit some pull-ups. So let me bring the speaker. Let's get it. That's what we gotta work with no editing. Look at this. Mom's having a garden sale right now. Balling. Saw a bunch of stuff. Balling around here. Love it. Alright. Whew. Bunch of stuff in the way. That's fine, I guess. We're gonna make it work. That's all we can do is make it work. You know? Okay, so we're set up. I'm gonna go get a light on real quick, boys. Ah. All right. I just made an eBay sale too, guys. Check it. eBay sale. $8.88, but hey, I just got $8 in my account for nothing.
Cold.
All right, let's get it. Now it's time for some pull-ups.
Sam, at peace, ready for war.
So whenever shit gets nasty, David Goggins goes, "We had nobody anyway, motherfucker." So see how I'm talking myself right now? That's me. That shit fires me the fuck up. That shit makes me fucking nuts. We had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief and you had nothing. Rock bottom.
Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. On one-man army. One-man army. The world can go against me. I'm still come out on top.
I had to build this callous mind, and I built it through suffering. I built it through downright fucking just crushing myself. If it was raining outside at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, if it was snowing, the first instinct is don't go out there and do shit. My instinct was, we gotta fucking go out there. Anything that was fucking horrible in my life that I would normally say no, that was inhumane to most people, I had to go do it. You aren't given any breaks in life. You make them for yourself. We are all being tested in life. While my test is different than yours, you will be tested. And how you face that test and how you overcome that test determines the rest of your life.
I'm feeling that's good.
One mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must
give it some time.
I'll never
We'll
be
hit
in
10
the
more.
Olympics. I'll never be a professional athlete.
I want to do it sideways.
But still I grind. I fail at most things I do.
I'm gonna do 10 more. I don't know if you heard me. 10 more. I'm gonna hold it sideways. Woo!
But still,
Give me a second. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grow.
What the fudge?
I mean, it's been a struggle some days, I won't lie. Some days I'm like, man.
Shake, shake.
This is hard. Now I embrace the hard. And I want that every single day. I don't ever want anything.
Alright, we're about to get it.
I think whenever it's hard, like you really, really, really deserve it. If it's hard and you get it done, you gave everything to it, that's yours. Nobody can take that from you.
We gotta start in the dungeon. And we gotta stay here for the rest of our lives.
Let's get it.
For you to become successful, the dungeon is a place that has to be clean. And it's the scariest place to be. That's why I'm misunderstood. Because I'm speaking from the dungeon.
So I took myself from being very average-minded to actually believing that I was the shit and believing that I could be the shit and that I could be the GOAT and be the greatest and never lose I took myself to a different place mentally, and a lot of it came from mental practice and meditation and visualization.
The only thing that you can do is win so big.
I'm hyped.
That all of them constantly compare themselves to you.
Let's go get in
and
the
then
sunlight.
you'll forget they exist.
We're gonna go
Success
flex
is
real quick.
the only revenge. He's like, it's not
Show 'em
the
what's
best
good.
revenge. He's like, it's the only one. There's no other revenge. Because everything else is petty. Everything else does show that you were thinking about these people all day long, which means they win by default.